Mentally, I have an update for you, finally. Hey Mountain Family, how's it going? So today Andy is 4 months old, so it's time for her 4-month-old update. 4 months old already, oh my gosh. To start with stats, I don't know yet because her appointment isn't until the 19th, I do believe. So we don't know her weight. If I had to guess, I'm saying anywhere between 13 to 15 pounds. Her length we did do though. We did measure her, and our tape measure is an actual tape measurer, not one of the ones you use for like tailoring and that doctor offices use to measure babies. So it might be a little bit off, but our tape measure said 25 inches. That I looked at baby books of Carly and Kenley's, and Kenley's I didn't actually write down in her book, but Carly's I did, and Carly was 24.5 inches at 4 months. So she's, at least by a tape measure that way, she's a whole half an inch longer than Carly was at this age. And on the topic of length, as far as clothes go, I am barely fitting her into this 3 to 6 month onesie. Like, she really does need to be into 6 to 9 month stuff, because I don't like putting my kids into clothes that are a little tight, because I don't want to wear a tight shirt or a tight pair of pants. So why put a tight onesie on her? So really she needs to be in 6 to 9 month stuff. And 3 to 6 month stuff isn't so tight that it's like, you know, stretching the fabric yet, but it is at the point to where she needs to be at the next stage. You know what I mean? That like weird in between place where they're too small for that current size, but they're not big enough yet, or too big enough yet for the next size. So they're just kind of like in between there. But Carly's birthday is coming up in like 10 days, because today's the 7th and Carly was born the 17th. And I'm just trying to wait until after Carly's birthday to get Andy a little bit more clothes. If we could just hang on for just a little bit longer, we're going to get her some more clothes, because we have some 6-month clothes and they fit her wonderful, like so much better than 3 to 6 month stuff. And I really want to get her some more, because all of our 6 to 9 month stuff that we did have is winter, because we have 2 summer babies. So this is problematic, but yeah, we need to do that as soon as possible. As far as eating, she takes 6 ounces right now, and every once in a blue moon, like yesterday, if you all saw my weight loss vlog, like my little tiny update, she ate 8 ounces that day. That's like, whoa, not normal. She doesn't normally do that. It's usually 6 ounces, and it's 4 ounces of formula and 2 ounces of breast milk. And I'm actually like pumping more than what she eats in a day. So I think last time that I checked my stash, I was sitting at like 282 ounces of milk in my fridge, and I know that I'm past 300 now. And that's more than I've ever had with Carly and Kenley. Well, definitely Carly, but that's more than I've ever had with Kenley. I got to 200 ounces and always donated, and I'm at 300. So I do want to donate soon. Just I'm trying to wait a little bit. So she takes that much formula and breast milk, and it's doing fine. We were nursing, because last update I gave you guys, we were nursing, but that was like the last time that she had nursed. So at least I have documentation of that. That was the last day that she had actually nursed on the breast, and after that, she started pitching huge fits every time that I would latch her. She would just cry and cry and cry, and not like a little bit. I mean like screaming her head off. So she wouldn't nurse because she was screaming. So we've just been bottle feeding. And I have no shame about that. It just, is what it is. I tried and I'm pumping now, so either way, she's getting milk. Something that has changed from last month, I don't normally update on diapers anymore because she's out of the newborn stage where that, changes pretty quickly. But we have made a change. We have now gone to cloth diapers. I have a pretty decent stash, and I've been waiting for her to get big enough to wear them. So I now don't hardly buy disposables anymore. I buy them for when we go out places. I like them for public because cloth diapering in public is kind of more of a hassle than I have the time and energy for. So I use disposables when we go out, but we don't go out that much. We really only go out during the weekends. So I'm putting her in disposables, once, maybe twice a week. That's it. Most of the time she's cloth diapered. She has one on right now, actually. This is the pretty flowered one with all the trees on it. I like this one. This one has been through all 3 girls, so I like my Thirsties diapers. They're a little big, but I like them. So she's wearing cloth now, and it's going good. I love cloth because I never run out. So that's a small update on her diapers. Her sleep patterns have changed for sure, and I think it has to do maybe with the VLCAD because I had this problem with Kinley. Kinley liked to sleep a lot. Andy likes to sleep a lot. We've now reached the part where this is becoming an issue. I don't want you guys to think that the girls have like this big chronic problem and they're just suffering all the time, and it's nothing like that. VLCAD just makes the girls really sleepy. And if you don't know what that is, if you're new to my channel, VLCAD, VLCADD, is very long chain acidophilus, I never say it right, disorder. And basically it just means that my girls don't absorb carnitine the way that we're supposed to. And they're very, very mild cases. Like, seriously, I've had doctors, their pediatrician, and their geneticist, I've had them look at me and say, they have very mild cases. It's just becoming a problem. So I just have to wake her up every 4 hours, and I let her sleep at night. So if she has her last bottle at 10 o'clock p.m., then I let her sleep. But if she had her last bottle like 8, and then I need to wake her up at midnight, then I do. And she has her last bottle around midnight, and then she'll sleep usually until I wake her up. Sometimes she will wake up by herself. But a lot of the time, I have to wake her up and feed her to get her up. They do grow out of this, by the way. Carly and Kinley both grew out of this stage where they wanted to sleep all the time and you had to wake them up. This is just like a baby thing because I can't remember how old the girls were when they finally started to have more awake periods because Andy doesn't really, ooh, goodness, burp. Andy doesn't really have those right now. She is probably awake for 20-30 minutes and then she wants to go back to sleep. But I think it starts getting better when they're about 6 months old, if my memory isn't failing me. When they start sitting up and reaching for toys, that stage, that's when the whole sleepiness, wanting to sleep a lot, that's when that goes away. So every 4 hours during the day is when she eats and sleeps. And at night, she usually has her last bottle at midnight, sometimes 10 p.m. Before I do milestones, I'm going to very quickly give a short update on the whole VLCAD thing because I haven't gotten the chance to. Andy has had blood work for it besides the newborn screen. Well, if you add in the newborn screen, if you count that, it's 3 times. If you don't count that, because every baby has to have that, she's had 2 blood draws for it. And Andy's case is so mild that in some blood draws, she's absorbing carnitine just fine, and in other blood draws, she's not. That's how mild Andy is. But it is still a deficiency. A deficiency is a deficiency, so that's why she sleeps. But it's not bad enough to where she's going into comas or she's a failure to thrive, because she's certainly not. Look at these legs. Look at these legs. Look at those chunk legs. So it's not on the severe side. So most likely she just has what her sisters have, a very, very mild case, and it won't even be a problem for her until she's an adult. As far as milestones, She grabs at toys now. The little clips that I showed you in the beginning of this video, those are like visuals of the milestones that she's hitting right now. Like she grabs onto toys, and when she's on the floor on her belly, she uses her elbows to push her neck up really, really good now. She's got very good control of her head, much better than last month. If you could go back and see the difference, it's a pretty good difference. She rolls from belly to back, but she will not let me video it. I've tried several times to try to video her doing it. She won't do it. It's like she knows. She knows that I'm trying to video, and she's like, nope, not doing it, sorry. But she's done it several times, especially in her bassinet when she's awake and wanted me to get her, and she rolls over. Or sometimes she will roll over in her sleep and wake up and scream her head off because she does not like to sleep on her back at all. She hates it. It's been a recent time. A few days ago, I think, she woke me up at like 4:30 in the morning because she had accidentally rolled over to her back and just lost it. But yeah, she does roll over, and she also smiles and laughs and coos and tries to have like little mini conversations with you. So if you like talk to her, she'll try to coo and talk back. It's so cute. I love talking to her. It's just, I love it. I just love it. She's also found her hands, as you can see. There's lots of hands in the mouth today. I don't know if she's teething or not. The pattern with my girls, or at least that I've noticed, because Carly and Kinley teethed the same. They normally don't get teeth until they're 6 months, and then they get these, you know, bottom two right there. So I don't know if this is teething yet or not, because I see no teeth, just lots of fists in the mouth. So this might be the beginning of it because she's 4 months old now. So I guess we'll see if her teething patterns will be the same as her sister's or if it'll be different. I guess we'll just see. But yeah, lots of drooling, fists in the mouth. It's not so bad that I have to get like a bandana or a bib or anything like that to control it. Little feet. You gotta stick your foot up. It's not that bad. But she does drool. It just gets on her onesie a little bit. It's not the end of the world. I don't have to do multiple outfit changes or anything because of the drool, thank heaven. I've never really had that problem. And I think that's all I have for you for Andi and updates on her that I can think of. I hope I'm not missing anything. As far as me and how I'm doing at 4 months postpartum, if you watched my update yesterday, the vlog yesterday, I've lost now 20 pounds. I'm also feeling really good. I do get a little bit dizzy when I exercise. I get a little bit lightheaded. And I think it's just because, I don't know if it's because I'm dehydrated or my iron is a little bit low or it's a blood pressure issue, because my blood pressure does tend to run either normal or a little bit low. So I don't know which of those culprits it is. But I do get a little bit lightheaded when I exercise, and that's really about it as far as physically speaking. I feel really good. I've got energy, and well, some days I have energy, some days I don't. But today I have energy, and physically, I'm doing good. Mentally, I have an update for you. Finally. I finally had a therapist appointment, and she and I talked, and we had a conversation, and she agrees that I do have bipolar manic depressive disorder. Basically, I'm type 2, so I cycle pretty fast and pretty randomly, because sometimes I will go a couple weeks without being depressed or having a depressive episode, and sometimes it'll just be days. Like a very good example, I didn't vlog a couple of days ago because I was having a depressive episode. I'm trying to remember what day this was. Was it Monday? Today's Wednesday. So if I don't vlog, oh, I thought she ripped off her sticker. If I don't vlog, it's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm having an episode and I just have zero energy, and I can't. I really wish, part of me wishes that I could be like Brittany from Brittany and Baby. If you're subscribed to her, which you probably are, then she did, oh no. So I wish I could be like Brittany from Brittany and Baby and just vlog anyway through the depression. And I wish I had that energy. Like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit on my couch and cry. Like, Honestly, that's just how I feel when I get into an episode. I just want to sit on my couch and cry for no reason whatsoever. None. I can't give you a reason. I have none. In the past, when I was like a teenager, I used to chalk it up to the situation. Even when I was a young adult, I chalked it up to the situation. But I've now learned that it's not. And I can't see anybody to actually get any kind of medication until October because the doctor is that backed up. He's that booked. So that kind of stinks. But, I mean, I am going to see a therapist probably once a month, and that will be a regular thing. And I'm really hoping to get this managed a little bit because I don't want it to affect my life the way that it does. Before I say goodbye, if you're not subscribed to me, hit that red button because next week I'm going to do an All About Carly, who is standing right here. I'm going to do an All About Carly vlog. She's almost 3, so I'm going to do a 3-year-old update for her, even though she won't technically be 3 yet. It's still going to be like, a couple days before she's actually 3. So to me, that's not a huge deal. It's just a couple of days. So I'm going to do an All About Carly vlog. And I'm also going to do some vlogs around her birthday. So I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys stick around for it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, my links are down below. And I will see you guys later in a new vlog. Bye, guys.